What's up, dudes? It's your bestest buddy in the whole frickin' galaxy, Urban Blaster, playing some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's that free-to-play mobile game, 'cause I don't pay for this shit. And, today we're gonna be doing, the first, the Galactic War Challenge. And what is the Galactic War Challenge? That's, I do like to, see, the synergies between two characters. I love those dynamic duos that are out there. And then, as you all know, they nerfed the Galactic War Table. So I was thinking, hey, Urban, how could you make the Galactic War Table more interesting? Well, let's put two characters to the test versus another two characters to the test, aka the Galactic War Challenge. But let's take a look at how the Galactic War Challenge is going to work. You know, the rules and the whatnots and the so-and-sos. But let's check it out. Okay, dudes, it's the first ever 2v2 Galactic War Challenge, and here's what it's all about. Notes 1 through 6 are timed and 100% autoed only. So it's all about the fastest time on the first phase of this thing. The second phase is nodes 7 through 12, which can be played manually or autoed. The second half is timed, but only counts that time only counts towards bonus points for the fastest time. And here's the rules. The point system, I mean. The 2v2 Galactic War Challenge point system. First half you get plus 5 points for every tune with protection above 50%, plus 10 for the fastest time, minus 5 for no protection, minus 7 for health below 50%, and minus 10 if you lose a tune. Total possible points is 20. The second half, that's nodes 7 through 12. You get plus 10 for every tune that survives. You get plus 7 for any protection that you might have on any of those characters. You get plus 5 for health above 50%, and minus 7 for the loss of a tune. And the total possible points allowed on the second half is 44, with the total possible points of 64. The tiebreaker is the fastest time on the second half. Let's see who's up on the first. In this first 2v2 Galactic War Challenge, it's CLS on Han Solo, that dangerous duo. CLS does bring his rebel maneuvers. I don't have it Zetaed, so he does get 50% counter chance. That's pretty good right there, because that's the key thing on here. And then he has the all binds that thing, it binds all things, frickety frack. Okay, it is unique. I do have it Zetaed. The best thing about this is, whenever Luke inflicts a debuff, he gains 10% turn meter, and all other allies gain half that. And then I do have this OG Han Zetaed. It's his shoot first. The best thing about this is that he gets the double mollywop off of his basic. And here's his basic. The quick draw deals physical damage to a target enemy. If that target has less than 50% turn meter, deals 75% more damage. Otherwise, it removes 35% turn meter. That's why OG Han's a beast. And as you can see, here's what their numbers are looking like. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. But they are, wait, let's take a look at that again. Okay, so they do have a galactic power of those two at 3,900 right there. And they're going to be going up against the dark side, Saxon and Thrawn, this dangerous duo. You got old Saxophone over there. He's bringing that Mandalorian retaliation. That's his leadership ability that I do have Zetaed. The key thing on here is Empire allies gain 50% counter chance. So it's going to be the two counter leaders against each other. And then he also brings the victory vigilance. Whenever another ally attacks during an enemy's turn, Saxon has a 100% chance to assist. So with those 50% counter chances going on, you should be seeing a lot of damage from old Saxophone. And then there's the ebb and flow from old Thrawn. I do have that Zetaed. He has a 100% counter chance. Bam! It's going to be bringing in again, those bonus hits. That's the key thing on there. And then he has the Grand Admiral's command. It swap turn meter with target other ally, dispels all buffs on him, and Thrawn in the ally, they recover 40% protection. Because they're going to need those protection gains going up against CLS. Because if you don't remember, he waves that magical, wiffle ball band, gets protection back himself. They're at a 3900, 209, so they're pretty comparable. And these two together versus the other team, they're really comparable in the numbers. But let's go put these two teams to the test and see who comes out victorious. Time for a light speed battle.
Okay, dude, it's time for the first 2v2 Galactic War Challenge. CLS and Han Solo versus Thrawn and Gar Saxon. As you can see, we got the official timer out there. The score is 0-0. But let's do round one. Here we go. CLS, Han Solo. And remember, the first nodes 1 through 6 are timed. So we'll start the time at just before we start the autoing. There was a mix-up in the weigh-in at the beginning. The squad power is at 40,000 because at the weigh-in time, frickin' Han Solo wasn't gold geared. He should be disqualified, but we're gonna let him go on anyway because he since then has got his gold gear. But let's do this shit. Here we go, dudes. Node 1, Phoenix Squad. So we're only gonna start the timer once just before we start the autoing. We're gonna stop the timer, pause the timer once we see that victory. Okay, dudes, so here goes starting the official timer, starting the autoing. Here we go. Han Solo took some dudes out because he hits like a frickin' train. There goes Zap, but they ain't going to get another turn. Oh, they did get another turn. This team's a little quick. I didn't think they'd be quicker than CLS on Han Solo, but we're getting ready to stop the timer. And there's a victory! Bam! 23 seconds. We'll see how it all adds up, but that's node 1. Gotta get the loot. Here we go. Here we go, dudes. A team of, it's a weird team. They got a, Talia lead. I don't know what that gets them, but let's do this. And even though they do have a higher power, we all know CLS and Han Solo had the advantage from the beginning because they are a dangerous duo. Okay, dudes, node 2, gonna start the timer. There it goes, starting the autoing. Bam, right away. The stunner, stunning them. CLS, getting that protection back. Oh, there goes those counters. You don't want to AoE against this team. Gotta get ready to stop it. Hack bars, the last man standing, victory! Another roughly 20-something seconds. Okay, it's looking pretty good for CLS and Han Solo to rack up some points. They're looking good on protection. They're killing it with the time. Okay, here we go. Node 3 on their way to victory. Okay, here we go. We're flying into the new arena, wherever it is. I don't know this background too much, but let's do this shit. We'll start the timer, start the autoing. Here we go. Bada bing, took out Consular with no frickin' remorse. You don't want to AoE against this team because they'll annihilate you. Gotta get ready with this timer. It's going so by so quick, I don't know what the frick's going on. Mace Windu, victory! Here we go. Got it. It was roughly another 20 seconds. Each node is almost hitting those 20-second marks. That's why you gotta love the nerfing of the Galactic War table. It doesn't take all frickin' day, but here we go. Going up against this plebby-ass team. Mother Towson's out there. But let's do this. Okay. Here we go, dudes. Almost done with phase 1 for CLS and Han Solo. Okay, getting ready. Gonna start the timer. It's going. It's gonna auto. It's going. Oh, Chewie had no chance. We're still looking good on protection for CLS and, Han Solo. She did the frickin' Oh, and there's the victory. We're up to 1 minute and 16 on the official timer of phase 1. Okay, let's get the loot. Don't mean to slow this down. Okay, Dark 1013, you're going down. Here we go. CLS, Han Solo still, kicking ass. Node 5, 2 more nodes. They're looking pretty good on protection. Okay, flying into the next arena node. On the first 2v2 Galactic War Challenge, they got a SWGOH press because he puts them to rest, but not today. So we'll start the official timer. We'll get the auto going, and here we go. Han Solo almost annihilated him. CLS cleaning up Han Solo's frickin' leftovers. Bam, no more Barris. I don't think it was a Zaris. Okay, gotta get the official time. Victory, 1 minute, 34 seconds. Okay, they're smoking it out there. Last note of the phase 1 for Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, dynamic duo, dangerous duo, kicking ass. But here we go, going up against PVT Flash. A team of clones. We'll show no mercy to these clones. Okay, we're looking good on protection. Han is going to probably fall below 50%, so he won't get that little 5-point bonus. But we'll see. He might come out with the 50% protection. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to start the official game timer. Going to start the autoing. Oh, 5s, you ain't going to be countering. And you don't want to counter either, because we'll frickin' annihilate you. CLS and Han Solo. So Han's still above 50% protection. If he could last, then he might get those points. And this team barely does any damage. Crap, he's fell below 50%. They lost out on that. Victory! 2 minutes and 0.72 tenths of a second. Bam! So we'll get the loots, and then we'll move on to the next round. Okay, dude, so that was a really good first phase. As you can see, after tallying the scores up, at this point, they are in the head with 5 points. They got 5 points for the CLS. He had protection above 50%. Han Solo did drop below 50%, so he did not get his 5 points. But let's move on to phase 2. Here we go. And the official timer's been reset. We're going to go into this battle. So as you can see, Han is below 50% health. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay, we're flying into the next battle arena. Here we go. We've made it in. Some sifs and some stuff. Not a very good team. So I think I'm going to auto this, but I'm going to start the timer and then start the auto. And I'm going for just speed over here. That's why I'm autoing it. I don't feel I have to intervene. I could if I want to. Jet backing from Boba Fett, so we whack him back. Darth Vader, he could give him a trouble. Oh crap, I stopped the timer. Boba Fett, you tricked me. And there's the victory. 18 seconds, 59 seconds. Okay, I will, you know, sometimes as an officiation of this thing, I did tweak the time a little bit. Boba Fett, he did get his Mandalorian resolve, came back to life. Okay, here we go. Node, that was 7. Here's node 8 going up against Newbie. His team looks like a bunch of noobs, but let's do this. And I think I will go for the auto again. That's just the strategy I'm going to do with this team. I am very biased against which team I want to win. I want to make the best decisions for each team, and the best decision right now, I think I'm just going to full auto this round again. We'll start the timer and start the auto. And remember, the time for the second phase only goes towards a tiebreaker. But we do the best decisions that we should to get the team to get the more points. And I'm not trying to counter... There's the victory, 39 seconds. But I'm not going to focus on trying to get those tie-breaking points, because I think a team will become victorious on their own skills, not by the tiebreakers. But we'll see, because these two teams have counter leads, and they also, where was I going with this? And they also gain protection back. Thrawn and Gar do have the advantage on getting protection back, but they don't hit as hard as Han Solo. But here we go, node 9, I believe. Okay, flying into the next battle arena. That's a pretty wicked scenery for this epic battle. Here we go, dudes. I'm going to start the official timer. Then I'll auto again. Yeah, I'll just auto this one. Maybe I'll manually intervene for the last 3. But they are doing it all by themselves on their own pretty good. I don't really not seen any issues, but it is CLS and Han Solo, one of the best teams, dynamic duos in this game. And they don't really have... Oh, there's the victory! And they don't really have too much, synergies that work together besides Rebels, so I guess that's a synergy, but they're not really, they don't really complete each other like some of the characters do, not like a Chase or a Wiggs or a, K2SO and Cassian Andor. Okay, here we go. Last 3 nodes, going up against Stas X. That's a weird name, but we'll go against it. Okay, gonna go in there. Han Solo is almost out of protection, so maybe I will intervene and see if I could, keep that protection going for him. We want to see those bonus points, but gonna start the official time. Gonna go after Yoda. That's the problem with me intervening. Oh! And then we'll do that. We'll go like this. We'll get rid of, do some damage to Qui-Gon Jinn. I just annihilated that dude. Now we'll get rid of Luminara Undali. Oh! Gotta get ready on this timer, because we might just annihilate these dudes without even trying. There's the victory! A minute 32 so far on phase 2 of this frickin' whoop-ass that's going on. Okay, here we go. They are giving me some loot, so I am thankful for these teams for participating in this first ever 2v2 Galactic War Challenge. Han Solo did lose his protection, so maybe I'll just, auto it. I think they'll do fine with the full auto on this. I did add a little bit of time by manually playing that one, but I'm not focusing on the fastest second round. We want to see if the points will determine it all. But here we go, starting the official timer, starting the autoing. Crap. Okay, here we go. And they're, what's going on? We got a team of rebels out there. They are kicking some ass. Frickin' I might intervene right here because Han Solo is hurting. Okay, crap. AoEs, we're gonna hit you back and take out our enemies. We might lose a tune, but we'll go like this. Bam! Took that green off his head. Frick, man, Han Solo's gone. We did lose a tune. Okay. Oh, we didn't do it. They lost all their tunes. I can't believe it. Maybe. Oh, that was a whopping devastation to that team. But let's tally up the scores and see what happened. Okay, dudes, here's the situation. There was technical difficulties. I thought I was recording when I really wasn't. So we did miss the first phase of Thrawn, Saxon, dangerous duo going up against, the nodes 1 through 6. They did end up with a time of 3 minutes, 7 seconds. If you're wondering about the score, here's how it broke down. Han Solo, CLS Han Solo, they start off with 5 points at the end of their phase 1. At the end of their phase 2, they both got devastated, annihilated, with no remorse. So that's a -7. For each character, so that's -14. They had 5 points, which put them up to 9. They got the fastest score, so they got 10 more points, which put them up to a +1. If I did the math right, that's it's in that 1 to 5, because in phase 1 we did get 5 points so far for Saxon. He had a protection above 50%, and Thrawn had some protection, but not quite enough to get him those 5 points. But not and he did have protection, so he didn't lose any points. But let's move on to phase 2, and sorry for those technical difficulties. I'll be more careful in the future, but as we all know, there is no way CLS could come back unless we do go to the tiebreaker. CLS did have a 2-minute 20-second tiebreaker time for phase 2. That was their time to get through phase 2. But let's do this shit. Enough jibber jabber. We're going up against Pickle, Thrawn and Saxon. So as you can see, Thrawn was not quite 50%, but in protection, but Saxon was. So they got 5 points. Here we go. Flying into some unknown battleground. Phase 2. The thing with the Thrawn and Saxon is they're not as hard-hitting as... So we'll reset the game timer for Phase 2. We'll start that, and I'll do some auto these first few battles. Okay. I could intervene, so we will go after old Daka. Oh, we fractured her. And but as I was saying, Han Solo CLS is devastatingly hit harder, so they clear these a lot faster. Thrawn and Gar seem to just are built for the distance, so we'll see if we can get through all these nodes. But here's the victory with that fracture. But it does take them a little bit longer to clear these nodes, just because they're more about the distance. Whereas CLS and frickin' Han Solo bring the heat and they just annihilate some dudes. But they didn't go the distance, which was surprising. I was shocked when they didn't make it through. But let's go to the next node. Here we go. I might intervene this time since we know they're going to have a slower time anyway, so I'm just going to frickin' do the battles myself, see if we can take these dudes to the distance. And it was probably, I should have probably intervened or played that last node that CLS team went against, just because it was a pretty tough team when you're going up against WIGs. You gotta, go after certain people, certain orders, whatnots. So maybe it was my fault that they didn't make it through. But I ain't seen those counterattacks that we should. Oh, there's a counter, there's a bonus attack. There's the consular, frickin' so we'll fracture all SWGOH press, so we don't want him to frickin' annihilate our spines. Okay, now we'll do some jet packing from Saxon. Oh! Now we're seeing some counters, and and it's about the protection, so we're just going to keep doing that as we can, because they could just rack up those points with those protections. And we'll save the fracture. Oh crap, I didn't start the timer, frickety frap. Oh, well. It'll, be a miracle if, I guess by default, since the time has not been kept for Thrawn's team for the second phase. If for some reason they don't make it through, most likely they'll lose in points anyway. But let's do this shit. We'll get there when we get there. If I screwed up the timer, oh frickin' well. This is the first ever 2v2 Galactic War Challenge. We're working out the kinks, yo. But let's go. Here we go. Flying in. It looks like we're on an Imperial Fleet Squad's ship or something. Jet packing from Saxon. Gonna fracture Boba Fett over there. Don't want him to get those ability blocks off on us. Frick, maybe I should have fractured Yoda because he brings those tenacity ups. We're getting those bonus attacks and counters. Dark side style. Is this a Zaris? It could be, but we'll bump up our protection on Saxon. See if we can get those points. Okay, dudes. Oh, he got the jet packing off. But we'll, oh, okay, we got rid of him. He comes back. We'll get rid of Barris next. Jet packing from Saxon. Took out 2 characters at once. Bam! Don't want to mess with us. It's looking good for this team. We'll fracture Yoda just because we can. Bada bing, victory! Okay, let's move on to the next node. I hope this time stuff doesn't disqualify all Thrawn and Saxon. They are my favorite dynamic duo of the dark side. And they go the distance. They're made for that. Thrawn, he'll bring back all their protections. Gar Saxon brings back Halts whenever they use their basics. And, he will go after, we'll just speed down Mother Talzin. We don't want her plaguing us. Now we'll do this, get back some protection for all Thrawn. Heyo, he's jetpacking from Gar Saxon. Now we'll use his basic on Mother Talzin, get some of his health back. Oh, crap. Oh, Daka, she brought back Mother Talzin, and she oh, we almost took her out. Loving those counters along with the bonus attacks. Now we'll fracture all Daka. We don't want her frickin' bringing anybody back from the dead again. She did that glowing green orb of doom, but not before just only to annihilate herself. Oh, getting those bonus attacks and counterattacks to devastate these team of Night Sisters. Let's get rid of old Daka before, she frickin' revives anyone else. Crap. Okay, she didn't jetpack him from Gar Saxon. Oh. Now we'll take out Night Sister Initiate. And then we'll go after Night Sister Acolyte. Now we'll fracture just to annihilate her, and another victory from Gar Saxon and Thrawn. Okay, which note are we on? We're down to the last 2 notes, so let's see if we could pull through, going up against a team of Ewoks with Rey Scavenger. And I can't wait to see the new Jedi Rey coming out soon. I won't be getting her right offhand, but soon enough. Okay, we'll throw some speed down on old Rey Scavenger, because she could bring those devastating hits our way. Now we'll do some jetpacking from Gar Saxon. We'll speed up Rey with that, but get some of our health back. And we get those counters and, bonus attacks. So now we'll fracture Ewok Alder so he can't resurrect anybody. Oh, they went gang nuts on his fuzzball style. Crap, we might lose Thrawn. Crap, I meant to go after Rey. Frickety frat. I should have taken Rey out a while back, but okay, move on. Jetpack from Gar Saxon. They got these counters going on. We need Thrawn. He's gonna get some protection back. Bam. Now we need to get his basic going so he could get some health gains back. Okay. Okay, we might lose Thrawn, and we did. Oh, crap. Okay. Gar Saxon. Oh, they brought back... Okay, jetpack from Gar Saxon. It's looking very bleak out there for this Team Thrawn. But we got Gar Saxon. He's out there to go the distance. But these frickin' Ewoks, they're frickin' relentless. We might just get teabagged from the Team Nutsack. Oh, and it's pretty much official. Oh! Devastation, but let's tally up the scores and see who won this thing.
Okay, dude, so the final score's in. As you can see, the victory goes to CLS and Han Solo with the score of 1 to -9. As you can see, the fastest time in round 1 went to CLS, and that did save them. They were at a -9 because remember, they did get 5 points at the end of Phase 1. Then we lost both the tunes in Phase 2, which was a -7 per tune, so that's -14. With the +5, took them to -9. They did get the fastest time, so that took them up to 1 point. Then the opposite for CLS, they did have 5 points because they did have some protection at the end of Phase 1. They did lose both tunes in Phase 2, so that took them down to -9. But that's the official score. The victory goes to CLS and Han Solo in the first ever 2v2 Galactic War Challenge. Okay, dudes, you witnessed it. You saw it, the first ever 2v2 Galactic War Challenge. CLS and Han Solo versus Gar Saxon and Thrawn. Grand Admiral Thrawn, that is. And I hope you guys like this video, or, stuff like that. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments. You always do. If you do like it, let me know in the comments, and then I'll continue making these V2V Galactic War Challenge videos. Next time I think we'll be going like maybe Wigs versus Chase, because they're all the rage, right, dudes? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, let me know, and I won't waste your time or mine. I'm making these videos like this anyway. I'll waste it in other ways. But I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.